Hello there. Hello there. Welcome to my stream. I'm Gruff Donar, and I have good audio equipment, and I can use audio equipment well. I have a microphone. Hello, Rabbit. Good to see you. I I was man. Hey, Haven. Good to see you. I was I I was at lunch today, and I was like, let me check the stream I did last night. Let me see what the audio was like because I checked it at the beginning of the stream and I was like, huh, sounded a little weird, but it wasn't terrible. And then I checked the stream, and when the game started playing, you could hardly hear me at all, and I'm just like, no, no. And so now I'm just like, well, there goes another stream down the drain because of bad audio. So I'm back to the setup, basically the same setup I had before. It's it's not the best. Oh, you can like hardly see y'all's names. It's not the best setup. It sounds pretty good right now, but the only reason I don't like it is because when uh when when I start screaming, when I start screaming, the Streamlabs is like, okay, we need to muffle him. We need to uh kidnap him, take him to the other room. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like I'm being muffled. But other than that, it's fine. So I'll probably stick with it for the foreseeable future. I don't think I've ever been in a situation where I was muffled to the point where you couldn't understand what I was saying. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. And y'all, Avon already saw it, but I got my comfy blanket and hat because it's stinking cold now. It's cold. Winter is here. I'm so glad winter is here. I love winter. It's my favorite season. Absolute favorite. I love it so much. Man, I just got back from bounty hunting. I came back after bounty hunting, immediately went to work on my audio settings because I was like, we are not having a repeat of last night compared to summer. Yeah, winter is great. Absolutely, exact same thought process with me. Summer has its moments where it's like, man, I'm glad that it's summer. When you're at the water park or you're at, some place where you can be cool with your friends, hanging out. Every place is open because it's freaking summer and everyone's having just a grand old time. But like, that's like 1% of the time in summer, maybe two or three, depending on who you are. Most of the time, it's just pure suffering. And I imagine if I had to be outside in the cold, it would be pure suffering too. But I don't. But the thing is, I can go outside and I can spend time outside and like enjoy myself. I can't do that in summer. I'm glad it's winter now. But yeah, I'm getting comfy. I'm drinking more protein shakes. I drink protein shakes practically every stream to offset hunger. I'm probably gonna just turn into a. I'm gonna turn into pure protein by next year. Next when Halloween comes next year, I'll just be protein. Protein drink is for workout. No, it is best used with workout because protein shakes. Because the thing about working out that I feel like not enough not I feel like people know, but they don't think about it enough. I'm not too knowledgeable about it. Yeah, so what protein shakes and like snacks are amazing for when you're working out because when you're working out, the objective is to build muscle. Even if you just want to lose weight, you still want to build muscle because building muscle helps you lose weight. And so, but like a good way to build muscle is to eat and drink a lot of protein, but you don't want to eat and drink like every hour of the day because you need a way to get protein quick, get it fast. So protein shakes, protein bars, different kind of snacks, those are great because it's just something quick, something you eat on the way to any place. I could eat a protein bar like right now, but it's also good for if you just need to offset a meal, like you don't have enough time to eat something, or you don't have enough time to like, or you're not in a place where it's appropriate to eat something. So you can just take a protein shake and nobody will bat an eye because for some reason it's like really it's not appropriate to eat in all areas, but people will let you drink whenever wherever you want. You know, jerky is another way to get protein. That's a good point. I never really considered jerky. Jerky is a good, very good alternative. Also, it tastes great, and there's different flavors. But yeah, I'm not really in a position where I can work out right now. Not just because I'm streaming, just in general. I don't think I'll be. I don't think I'll be able to work out until like halfway through January. That's how. Jeez, bro. I want to work out, but I can't. You can't drink around some commuter equipment. That's true. I I did not think of that. Some places you can't drink around places because it's not safe either for you or the equipment. Oh man. But yeah, got my I just realized something is on and it should not be on. Get rid of that. Go away. All right. You guys couldn't see it. Don't worry about it. But hey, I'm actually pumped right now. I got my audio equipment all it's good for now. It's good for now. That's the important bit. That's all good. Uh Alan Wake, we're getting to some of the uh getting further into the game. Tomorrow's Halloween. I forgot about that. Tomorrow's Halloween. Yeah. What are y'all gonna be? I'm gonna be a goth zombie. That's what I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be a goth zombie. That's me. An easy and fun workout I like is walking on a treadmill at 3.0 to 3.5 speed at a slope for 30 minutes while watching Netflix or YouTube on my phone. That's a good walk. So walking is underrated when it comes to exercise. That's just a good way to stay active is just walk. A lot of so North American y'all gonna make me go on a rant. North American uh urban infrastructure is awful. Whoever like decided we should have infrastructure the way we do in North America should be killed in a very graphic and public way. I have to work, so I'm dressed up as an employee. Ah, that stinks. They don't even let you dress up at the. Oh, that stinks. But anyway, because North American urban infrastructure is terrible, you need a car to get everywhere. You can't walk anywhere. You can't take a bike anywhere. There's hardly any public transit to speak of. It's awful. I was a cowboy at a Halloween party. Ooh, that's fun. That is pretty fun. I've never been a cowboy, but that sounds pretty fun. I think you would be a good cowboy rabbit. That'd be great. But anyway, like walking is just you just hey yo, what's up with the comfy? You already know what the frick is going down. It's comfy hours. Get comfy. This is a threat. I'm not asking. I'm no longer asking. We were just talking about how urban infrastructure in North America is terrible, so you can't walk anywhere. You have to take a car to go everywhere. But walking is great. It's an underrated exercise. It's good because uh it's low impact. It doesn't require like any equipment. I actually saw a really good thread about this. Let me go find it real quick. Because walking is based as a just every day. Because if you do it every day, like you don't have to worry about, you know, that's good exercise. It's not if you want to like build muscle, you got to do more than that, of course. But it's good for getting started. Let's see. Here we go. Let's see. Walking, walking. Where is the thread? I remember there being a thread. All right. So here's this what's it called? Y'all are gonna judge me right now. Y'all are gonna judge me so hard. I don't care though. I don't care. All right. Let me make sure there's nothing on screen that's bad. You never know with Twitter. All right. let me let me introduce you to Femboy Fitness. Femboy Fitness. This is a wonderful resource for just learning how to lose weight effectively. Cuz and I'm maybe I just need to look for like different. I don't know what it is about Femboy Fitness. They provide information in a way that is what's it called? I feel like it's more digestible to people who are just looking to lose weight because they want to look better. That's like the main draw of this account. Hey, you want to look better? Do this. And the, the catch is femboys, but I don't even care. It's like it's just good advice. It's like walking is the easiest form of cardio to do. You probably do it daily already. Starting a cardio routine is hard, but walking more, that's easy. But you still get benefits of burning calories for doing it. That's another thing. It's cardio. Alan Wake moment. All powerful Shrek. Thank you, Shrek. Thank you. this is what this is what Shrek died for. But cardio is like hard to get started on. Have you ever done cardio? It's hard. But walking is easy. You can get started walking. It's easy on the joints because it's low impact. Let's say you weigh 400 pounds and you really need to lose weight. Every time you take a step while jogging, gravity pulls that down hard on your joints. The strain equals a huge chance for injury. Look at experienced runners. Many still have injured their hips, ankles, knees, etc. They don't even weigh 100 pounds or 400 pounds. I know anyone who needs hip replaced because of walking didn't think so. You stay active. This is a huge thing. Walking or taking a bike to work. Just I cannot I cannot understate or I cannot overstate the tremendous impact that has on your on like just your energy levels. That wakes you up. It's fun, more enjoyable than being in a car, at least for me and most people I've spoken with. Like you just feel better. But like doing that over and over every day, that gets you more and more into the swing of things. You and just end up having more energy. You staying active, swimming, yoga, biking, etc. are all great healthy activities, but typically you don't do them in big sessions. Nothing wrong with this. But in the modern lifestyle, we go to school to sit down for hours, then sit in the car to go home, then sit on the couch to relax, for hours at a time. Not great. Walking is an easy way to break up hours of desk work. Even 5 minutes still burns fat. Bonus digestion. It helps with digestion. So that's a great, great impact of walking. Get rid of reduce bloating, constipation, etc. But yeah, y'all like unironically, y'all should follow this account. They are actually helpful. They're super nice too. Like they will talk to you one on one uh for things. If you can actually pay them and they can like give you sessions and like give you like advice. I haven't done that yet myself. I don't know if I will in the future. But like it's there. They have a Discord you can go to and there's like a bunch of people you can like get motivated with. Pretty cool. Anyway, enough of enough of Femboy Fitness. Let's get to Alan Wake. Sorry, I just had to talk about that for a sec. I don't know why. I don't know what's up with me today. Y'all should have seen me while I was bounty hunting. I was a zombie. I was dying. I was super tired. I was slow. I was falling asleep. But now I'm back and I'm excited to play Alan Wake, I guess. I don't know. All right, let's get started. Here it is. Where is it? There it is. All righty then. Here we go. Wait. There we go. Hey, hey, Remedy, what are you doing to me? Okay, there we go. Okay, now there are four people watching right now. I see you. I see you. Yes, you. I see you. Tell me right now, and don't lie to me. Do I sound okay? Does my audio sound okay? Can you hear me? Because I checked. Yeah, you sound fine. I see. I checked. After last stream, I am so paranoid. I'm paranoid. You know what happened? You know what freaking happened? I went to my audio settings, and you know how I used to have a problem with for some reason, my audio device would switch to the freaking webcam. For some reason, I thought I had fixed that. Audio is good, but the picture is fuzzy. Is it? I think it's fine. Let's check. Let's check the stream. See how it's doing. But I was checking. It looks fine to me. Fix the picture. Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah. Okay. We're all good. Um. So apparently, my computer just decided. You know what? Gruff's good microphone. You know what? That doesn't need to be the default device. Let's change the default device on him. Man. Let's just change it. And so it changed my headphones to the default device. YouTube audio quality was to blame. That's okay. So now I've changed to default device again. Hopefully this stopped happening. Please, God, bless me with good audio. Anyways, let's continue. Rant over. Last stream, dude. Last stream's audio was terrible, and you were there. That's why didn't you say anything? Why didn't you say anything? I thought you were my mod. I thought you cared. How could you? What's wrong with you? I should kill you. Bozo. No, I'm just kidding. It's a joke. Anyway. Sonic, help me! Wish I wasn't bad at video games so I could actually beat this dang worm. A worm? What? Hey bro, you good? I thought that it sounded like I heard too much of the room. Yeah, it was weird. It was using my headphone mic instead of my actual mic for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, Alan was a little mean. I didn't want to say anything last AO no game audio. You're being serious right now? You lying to me. You can't hear the game. What? What? No way. Hold on. That's working. No game? What? Bruh. I can see it coming through on my side. This is so weird. Oh, I see it coming through on. Do y'all not hear that? Hold on. Let me just restart the game. Maybe that'll do it. That's really weird. Let me know if y'all can hear it. Can y'all hear it now? Y'all hear it? No? What? No way. Huh? What in the bright falls is this? Let me test this out real quick. Where? Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. What the heck? You really can't hear the audio. Also, thank you so much, Rabbit, for subscribing. Try resetting the audio source. Uh, there's this stupid heart in the way. I can't see what the word says. And making sure it's not muted. That's the thing, though. It's not muted. Wait a minute. So, have y'all heard any audio? Have you heard music? Have you heard anything this stream other than me? Decided to try out Terraria for the first time around a week ago after watching this 1 hour video of a man setting the platinum trophy for it, or getting the platinum trophy for it. No idea what he was talking about, but I enjoyed it. No, nothing. I'm stuck on this dang worm. Okay, I think I might know what the issue is. Let me change something real quick. Okay, tell me if y'all hear this. Tell me if you hear any music. We hear music? Okay, so you should be able to hear the game now, hopefully. Do y'all hear the music? Do y'all hear the game now? Awesome. Okay, I figured out what the problem was. Streamlabs is weird. I set the game or the desktop audio to a separate track. That way, whenever I'm recording, I, desktop and my mic will be on separate tracks when in the recording. That way, I can just we love VTuber scuff. You gotta love it. Uh, That way when I'm, it's just on different tracks in the audio, different audio tracks. So you can edit one individual of the other one. Tech support, 10 out of 10. You did nothing! You were not supportive! Anyway, I undid what I did before the stream, so now it works. Let's go on.
Previously on Alan Wake, Alice has been kidnapped.
Alan, please
We'll just watch this game.
Son, help me!
I can't tell anyone except my
What
agent.
the heck?
Barry.
No, it goes like, oh yeah! Son, help me! Oh yeah!
The ransom is a manuscript I supposedly wrote that's coming true before my eyes.
It happened just the way it was on that page.
The audio's pretty loud.
So dark.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
How is my voice in comparison to the audio? In comparison to the game, is it loud or what?
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Game audio is booming, but is it like too loud? Is it destroying my voice? Can you hear me? They both sound fine to me. Overpowering in my opinion. Voice not balanced. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. And let me work on the limiter real quick. Frick. No, that's not what I wanted. Let's see. Gonna mess with this real quick. Okay, let's try this. Let me know if this is okay. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Oh, that's like
How the
way
hell did she get her hands on the
lower
manuscript
than it was
anyway?
before.
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI.
He's
FBI.
anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff. Let's make this quick, huh?
This is me talking
Help
during
you
a video
folks?
game.
Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on
Sparkling
time.
River
As
Estates.
I was saying, Al, I found all sorts of weird stuff from the
Sounds
local
fine now?
newspaper's archives.
Okay, good.
This place is
Let me know if the
crazy.
game is too
disappearances, mysterious deaths,
it's too low.
urban legends come
Or if
true.
it sounds weird.
And get this.
Good old
most
360
of this
graphics,
stuff
not too
takes
realistic,
place
not too
around
blocky.
Cauldron Lake.
Yeah, it's a
Well,
nice
you
in
ain't
between.
wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, there was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas Zane. Now, some of the articles I found about him make him out to be a famous writer, but I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find a single thing he wrote. Zane was heavily into diving, so much so that the place came to be called Diver's Isle. But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
Yeah, how about that? It was there in the morning, as if it had fallen from the sky. But it would take a tornado to lift something like that. We're damn lucky it didn't crush any of the trailers. Come on, mister. I'll take you to Rose's trailer.
Although it has the classic follow the slow character trope, yeah. Who is this Alan figure, and why is he awake? You know what?
Just follow me. It's not far.
Shrek's asking the real questions here. His alarm went off. Randy's dogs. This is what Stucky was talking about. Hey. Alright, let's see. We got... Yo, they don't just got hot dogs. They got the dog in them. They got hot dog,
Listen, I got
149.
things to
Shut
do.
up!
The place don't run itself.
Chili dog, 149. Corn dog, 179. Taco dog, 219. The famous dog, 229.
Oh, give me a break,
Oh my
mister. Can
God.
we just get a move on?
Oh my... Shut up! Big Dog 349, Monster Dog 519, Belly Burster 15.99. Dang, that's got to be like a family meal or some junk. Trailer Trash Dog 2.99. I like that name. Special plates. Granny Claus Clam Chowder. Why is claws spelled like actual claws? Like sharp claws. $3.99. Sparkling River Special, $4.99. Asgardian Chicken Parmesan, $5.89. Brother, that's some intense naming. Good lord. Cauldron Lake Deep Fried Plate. Oh, it's like fish probably. Zany Chicken Fried Steak. Rabbit Food. Salad, $2.99. Salad with chicken, $4.99. Salad side or small south side salad. Blah, blah. Extra dressing, 55 cents. What is this? Extra fixers, just ask for them. Or fixins. Man. Imagine just paying $1.50 for a hot dog. And then you get a hot dog. Can you imagine? A whole hot dog for like $1.50. But anyways, I forgot to mention this. I didn't want to mention it before because I thought it might be too much of a spoiler. But like, there's a FBI agent here named Agent Nightingale. I haven't seen anything regarding Alan Wake 2. Costco dogs. Hey yo, you right? You right? Rabbit's onto something. He's picking up what I'm laying down. But dude, like, Agent Nightingale, he's the FBI agent who's here. I haven't seen anything for Alan Wake 2, but I have seen like the cover, and there's an FBI agent on the cover. Will that FBI agent, the new one, know about Nightingale? We'll see when I play it eventually.
It gets better. A local girl, Barbara Jagger, drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook story. The Scratching Hag comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to the best part. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless or anything.
Yeah, anyway, she knew both Jagger and Zane before they both died, and she had some kind of a breakdown.
Have I played Control yet? Not yet. That's actually the next game on the list. Well, I'm debating what's the next game I should play after Alan Wake. Should I play American Nightmare or just go straight to Control? You know what? Let's put a poll. I'm gonna put a poll on my channel, and I'll let you guys decide. Let's see. Should I play Alan Wake American Nightmare? Put a colon in there. Or skip it and go straight to playing Control. Play American Nightmare. Nah. Just play Control. There we go. Post. Alright, I'll let you guys vote on if I should play American Nightmare or not. Because honestly, I want to play it. I remember having a bad experience with it. I just don't want to play it again.
Well, mister, this here's Rose's trailer. You mind me asking what you want with her?
We're just here to talk to her, pal.
You guys are so rude. Well, Barry's being rude. Look, she's just standing right there, waiting for us.
Welcome to... Oh dear, Mr. Wake. I'm so glad you're here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh. Oh yes. Yes. Please, come in.
Hey, this is really good.
Rose,
Yes,
my manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry. She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al, what's... Oh...
Barry! What?
No.
It's coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started. I insist.
You must turn the lights on.
Average Sniper Wolf fan. Average Sniper Wolf fan.
Back to work, boy.
I told you I'd visit you and your wife.
I felt nauseous, hungover. Only anger kept me going.
I can't tell reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara Jacker. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right. She promises me I can save Alice this way. She knows more of this than I do. About the complex incantation I'm attempting. About this place. She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I'm getting close. I can feel it.
That cutscene was pretty cool. I kind of feel bad for talking over it. Because, dude, that cutscene, when I first saw it, I thought it was super cool. Back in 2010. Is this a horror game? It's like an action game with a horror like setting, if that makes any sense. I like to call it a thriller because it feels like that's what it's going for. Rose really likes Alan Wake. A little too much. I like it when games mix live action and not live action. I think they could have done better on Alan Wake's character model though, because he doesn't look too much like the actual actor. There's enough differences to where it, I could see it different. Yeah, thriller's kind of the in between of action and horror. Yeah.
Rose took a day from me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road. Barry was out of it. He was way too heavy to carry.
You're right. I deserve more money. I'm so handsome.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner. What can I get you today? Coffee?
I couldn't work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me and left its mark.
First
Poor
refill
Rose.
is free. Milk and sugar on the counter there. Would you like to hear today's specials? Thank you. A nice day. Come back soon.
Try that stupid mech worm again with a cheese method. Still can't beat it because I'm terrible at the game. But I did really good without any buffs. That's good. You're getting closer. Dude, I was about to say, wouldn't it be cool if this was like a show? I like the game, but I think it could work as a show. And I remember I was reading Wikipedia on Alan Wake just because I was bored while bounty hunting, and apparently the writer Sam Lake,
My gun and flashlight were gone. I'd have to find a way to get.
he was like showing Alan, like pitching a show to a bunch of different programs, and apparently AMC picked it up. So we might get a Alan Wake show in the future. That'd be cool.
Barry into the car as quickly as possible. There was no time to waste.
I'd hope that we get like a show with the actual actors that were portrayed in the game. That would be awesome. Yeah, this game will work really great as a show. Yeah.
Mr. Randolph liked Rose. That little smile she had. How she was still sweet when life had tried so hard to make her bitter.
Be careful what
it
you wish
wasn't
for.
any of his business
You're
what
right.
she did in her trailer.
You're
But those
right.
strangers, the writer and his smart-ass sidekick, looked like trouble. And they'd been in there for hours, way past her normal bedtime. He reached for the phone and called the sheriff's station.
Da da da. Oh no. What's gonna happen?
I just stepped outside to catch a breath of fresh air. Let me tell you, the weather's getting heavy. Nights like this make me especially glad I'm here talking to you and not home in bed. Once the weather takes a turn like this, I can't sleep at all. It's all tangled bed sheets and dark thoughts, punctuated by the occasional plunge into nightmare. Is it just me? Well, perhaps it is. But I hope I can make the night a little bit easier to get through. Caller, you're on KBF FM.
Hey, Pat, it's Walt Snyder.
What's on your mind, Walt?
Well, I am the way you are, but, well, I can't sleep either, you know? I just been staring out the window here, trying to make sense of it all, but, I ain't been drinking either, you know? I just...
Well, you sound like a man with a problem, Walt.
I had argument with Danny. You know, Danny, and...
I hope they make the subtitles better in the next game. Because I feel like I'm seeing the whole line. I'm just waiting for him to finish.
Well, I heard something like that, Walt.
Yeah. Well, you know, he's, Danny's my best friend, and, they let me bail today. And now I'm just alone here at the window, you know, waiting. Man, and there's something in the air tonight, man.
I was just outside looking up at the sky above our broadcast tower thinking the same thing. What are you waiting for, Walt?
I don't know. Something's gonna happen. You know, I think I better go.
Well, Walt, maybe...
No, thanks, Pat.
Well, good luck to you, Walt. Hang
Well,
in there. Let's take a little break, folks. This weather's really something else, huh?
just make our way over. I was gonna say something earlier, but I forgot what it was. Because of Walt's rambling.
Oh, you're gonna get it now. God knows what you've done to that poor girl.
This is Agent Nightingale, FBI! Get him up, Hemingway! You're under arrest! You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face! Stay right where you are, Slade!
Just immediately starts firing.
What are you? I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac!
I hated to leave Barry
Well, all right.
behind, but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
Oh yeah, we have an appointment with the kidnapper. We gotta meet him. Well, I hope y'all were okay with the amount of story we've gotten up to this point, because I don't think there's a lot of story now for the rest of this episode. It's mostly gameplay. literally named the stream that. I'm sorry, I forgot. I got riled up talking about audio issues and protein and walking and urban infrastructure. Uh-oh. Why are you guys shooting at me? I'm unarmed. You guys are the worst cops ever. Well, maybe not the worst cops ever. Quick, someone think of a new topic. I was just thinking, seeing all these trees and stuff everywhere. I should play Amnesia one day. I've never actually beaten Amnesia. I've barely gotten past the beginning.
For decades, the darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's skin slept fitfully in the dark place that was its home and prison. It was hungry and in pain. It dreamed of its nights of glory when the poet's writing had called it from the depths and given it a brief, terrible taste of power and freedom. The rock stars had stirred it from the deep sleep the poet had sunk it back to in the end. When it sensed the writer on the ferry, it opened its eyes.
Dude, if I was walking through the forest and all the trees were waving like this, oh, I would be so scared. Because walking through the forest when it's all still is scary enough. Jeez Louise.
Come in, Agent Nightingale. This is Sheriff Breaker. Over.
Nightingale, over.
What on earth is going on? My deputies tell me he fired at Wake, and he didn't have a gun. You almost hit a civilian instead. Over.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase. I don't have time for this.
Well, make the time. Can't just go shooting at people in my town. Over.
I'm a federal agent pursuing a fugitive. You want to discuss my methods, Sheriff? Make an appointment. Over.
You stay right where you are, Agent Nightingale. I'm on my way. Out.
Yeah, I can imagine if you were a sheriff of a small town like this, you wouldn't like people just coming into your town and taking charge and shooting at people. Especially civilians. Or especially when civilians are in the way.
Rose didn't know how the strange old lady got in her trailer, and she looked wrong somehow. The woman showed her teeth in an approximation of a smile and traced a finger down Rose's cheek. "Pretty girl," she said. Rose felt as if she was falling asleep, but her knees didn't buckle. The crone spoke in a whisper, her words ice cold and dark in Rose's ear.
This game is interesting in that you don't, like in other games, you get like journal entries and audio files and like stuff that happened before the game took place. But this game, you can get stuff that like is going to happen and maybe is happening right now.
Search the area. Stay sharp. This way.
I think you can actually see, yeah, you can actually see the cops down there. Well, seen to them.
This horror was everywhere I went, circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
Yeah, I would love to watch a show that deals with like a Lovecraftian monster. That would be super cool.
Sheriff Breaker, this is Agent Nightingale. I've lost contact with personnel you assigned to me. It's Blake's doing.
Wait, are you seriously telling me that geek writer just took out my deputies? Are you kidding? I mean, have you seen this guy? He wears a tweed jacket. Over.
He's the guy we're chasing. If it's not him, who then? Bigfoot? Over.
I don't know yet, but I'm not in the habit of jumping to conclusions. That tends to come back and bite you in the ass. Out.
Because, like, Lovecraftian, like, the genre in general doesn't get touched all that often, or at least not by stuff that I see usually. Bro, he shot at me with a shotgun before he even, like, finished saying, hold it right there. That's cool, the light actually does damage to the birds. Dang. I've seen quite a bit of small indie Lovecrafting stories. Yeah, it seems to be like lesser known studios or indies who tackle that sort of thing. For anyone who has not seen it yet, watch Underwater. That's a great film. I love that film. Oh, there's Stucky's gas station. Imagine if you were playing just a random game, just any game, and you see G-Man in just somewhere. Could you imagine? That would be crazy.
This is James. Mulligan Thornton, come
Oh, I
in.
can hear the
Over.
police from here? That's weird.
Thornton here. James, we got both Wheeler and Rose in custody. They didn't put up a fight or anything. Why did we... Hey, what are you doing?
I'm not sure I'd describe Underwater as a fun movie, but
Mulligan here.
it is
Over.
definitely very interesting
Go
to me.
ahead, Mulligan. Over. We got Wheeler and Rose here. Wheeler's drunk or hopped up on something. Speaking of which, that Fed had a pretty distinctive whiff of Oda Scotch about him, you know what I mean. Over. I don't have anything on that, Deputy Mulligan. Over. Well, whatever. Anyway, Rose is just being plain weird here. You better get Doc in to take a look at both.
Those kinds of movies are fun to me. I can see what you mean. I can see what you mean. Because my dad is the exact same way.
Oh yeah, I bet he does.
I'll be enjoying a story of like characters going through the most traumatic experience of their entire life. Meanwhile, he's like laughing when people are dying. What does this zoom into?
I could see the lights of the radio station in the distance.
Oh, sweet. It's labeled radio station. What's over this way? See a light coming from over there. Lovecraftian is a bit big for general audiences to take and even tougher to take in. I like to stare into the void. Like, I remember this one time my dad was watching a film, and so the film, and he told me this later, the film had like been building up this character who was just scared and incompetent as all get out. Like, he was like super incompetent, tougher to get right. Yeah, I know what you mean. And there's a part where in the film where they give the guy some kind of spear, and the spear, when you stab something with it,
the broadcast
immediately like shoots air into whatever you stabbed it with. That way, you know, like it builds up pressure or something and explodes. Whatever. I don't know. I don't know what the spear's for. Anyways, this guy, so the group, this guy is in the middle of a group. They're going single file through this room that's flooded with water. They're like waist high in water, and they're wading through this. There's wading through the water and through the room, and the guy has the spear in his hand, and they get scared by something, and the guy is so scared he accidentally like moves his hands back, like in a hands up position, right? And he ends up stabbing the guy behind him with the spear, and the guy behind him, poor guy, his freaking shoulder just blows up, explodes. And my dad saw this, rewinded the film, brought me in here. He was like, "You got to see this. This is hilarious." And he just shows this guy get his shoulder blown off, and I'm just here, just like, "Why are you showing me this?" And like I could see like maybe that could be funny. Like maybe there's a situation where that could be funny. I tend to not like it when the humor involves people suffering or dying. I typically don't like that. It has to be done in a very specific way for me to like it. Like to the point where you don't take it seriously.
In the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine
But
seemed
yeah.
like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine.
That happened, and I was like, "Why did you show me that?" I just walked into the room and watched the man die. What was?
Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without a light. There was no power to the searchlight.
I want to make sure to run over really quick because this thing will run out of juice if you're not fast enough. But yeah, that was quite an experience. That's one thing I need to get better at. I'm trying to stop slurring my words. I feel like I slur my words way too often. See, I'm not doing it now, but it happens too often for my comfort. Oh, how lucky. Thanks, game. How lucky there's a light source over here. Alan, you're a bad writer. The spooky gate.
It took me a moment to recognize the flashbang grenades. They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
Team 1, come in. Over. Team 1, this is Sheriff Breaker.
Alright, all ready for the game to test us on flashbang grenades even though we just got them? Ow? Ow? Game, stop? I am in trouble already. This is not good. Where's the light? There it is. I'm trying to save my resources here. Okay, never mind. We're not saving our resources anymore. Okay, never mind, we are. How many is that now? 10, nice. What is this thing?
And here's another call. You're on KBFFM with Pat Maine.
It's Milt Peabody, Pat.
What's on your mind, Bill?
Well, I live near the trailer park, Pat, and there's a big ruckus
Is this the
going
guy
on
who had
over
the
there.
dog, Toby?
Well, that's just up the road from me, too. What's going on, do you know?
I don't bunch of police cars there, lots of sirens, a helicopter buzzing around, and I think I heard some gunshots.
Gunshots?
Yes, sir, like from a pistol. So can you find out what's going on? Because it's just next door and they're popping off guns there.
They're still shooting?
No, it was maybe 10, 15 minutes ago. It sounds serious, Pat.
I thought I saw something over here. Whoa.
Well, I'm certainly going to give the station a call, Milt.
Bright Falls has a lot of
You'll hear it here as soon as I hear from them.
like bottomless pits. No music. Oh. Ooh. There's a page over there. You guys don't scare me. I have 10 flashbangs. Oh, you're still alive. Oh. Okay, that was really cool. That was really cool.
Mr. Randolph liked
Wait,
Rose.
no.
That little smile.
It was this one, I think.
Touched by the dark presence, Rose was lost in a dreamland where everything was drawn in black and gray crayons. The old lady had promised her that all her wishes would come true. She would be Alan Wake's muse. She was smiling so hard it hurt her face. She crushed a bottle full of sleeping pills into the coffee. Deep down inside, she was screaming in terror.
Poor Rose. Thought I heard something. Thought I heard footsteps, but I think it's just Alan's. They just sounded weird for a sec. There's so many places I want to go, but I gotta be careful. I'm not made of infinite resources. Ow. That hurts. Leave me alone. Ooh, over there. Okay. I can't see anything. There's so much brush. Oh, hey, how's it going? So close, come on. I don't need to use any flashbangs. And he's just waiting for me. Oh! Oh, that hurt. Just run, Alan, just run! Just run! Alright. LMAO ragdoll.
I hope Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
Why, hello, Lorna. What do you have for us?
Well, I just don't see why the cops bother with the trailer park.
What do you mean?
It's a trailer park. Of course you're going to have trouble in a place like that. I mean, what do you expect? The sheriff should be helping us normal citizens instead of wasting resources on those people.
Well...
Let the trash sort themselves out. I'm sorry, but my granddaddy settled in Bright Falls in 1911.
Well, thank you very much for that compassionate viewpoint, Lorna.
Have y'all, like, met people like that in real life who are just that much of a terrible person? It's insane. Like, meeting people like that is crazy. I don't understand. They're like... It helps not to think of them as human. Like, actually. It helps not to think of them as human.
Folks, I'm going to see if I can talk him into an interview.
Come on in, Mr. Wake. Oh, I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Oh, man. I just thought, poor Pat. He probably like so I was like, whoa, a famous writer just walked into my radio show. Wow, I'm so lucky. I'll be able to give an interview and wow, I'm so lucky. And then just a FBI agent just comes to his radio station and shoots at him, dude. Man, poor guy. Everybody Alan interacts with.
Even if it kills me, you hear me? You hear me?
Look, there he is.
I had fallen off so many cliffs it was ridiculous. That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop. It was probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine.
His neck looks hilarious when looking up. It really does, yeah. That's something that happens with a lot of characters in games sometimes. The animators are sometimes elongate their neck. Like, have y'all ever seen Otacon from Metal Gear Solid, the Twin Snakes, the remake of Metal Gear Solid 1? There's one scene where his neck just gets super long. It's actually insane, and I'm just like, how did they let this go through? Like, it's ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous.
Nightingale stared through the broken studio window into the dark woods. He turned around, started to walk out, but Maine grabbed his arm. "Young man, you almost shot me. You don't shoot off rounds at people like that. What's the matter with you?" Nightingale shook his arm free, marched out. His cheeks burned with rage and humiliation.
Yeah, I'd be humiliated too. You're supposed to be a trained FBI agent. Here we go again. Stay back. I'm working here. Oh, it went over there. Gotta go. I'll check the VOD. Thanks for dropping by, Rabbit. Really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed your time here. Let's see. There's another flare over here. Nice. I take 2 steps outside, and like the darkness is like, hello. Let's go up here. This is gonna take a while, but I promise there's something. There's something up here, I promise. Just walking on up. Just walking on up. There we go. I'm pretty sure they're still chasing me, but I don't care. Yep, there he is. Yeah, I heard his footsteps for a second there. I love games where you can hear enemy footsteps and it actually matters. Almost there, you guys. I think right up there. Okay, almost there. It's up there. We're almost there, I promise. Here, I can sprint, it's fine. I can understand why they make Alan get tired when he sprints, but why did they have to give him limited sprint outside of combat? Why did they do that?
Danny had stepped out, but what stumbled back in was something else. Something alien. A monster. Walter tried to kill it, first with his fists, then a chair. It wouldn't die. Instead, it kept coming, unaffected by the beating it had taken. After Walter managed to kick it down the cellar stairs, fear took over. He ran, got behind the wheel, gunned the engine. The booze wouldn't make him forget, but he knew he had to try.
Interesting. And yeah, that's it. That's all we get. Okay. I thought it would be worth it more than that, but it's fine. It's fine. We got a manuscript page. Now we get to fight this guy. We'll just meet him somewhere down this slope. Ooh, what's that? What is that? It's like a water tower? It's something. They'll see that too, right? I can't tell what it is. Some kind of structure. I think it's a water tower. I can't tell. Is that the mine where I'm going to? No, I don't think it is. We'll figure it out. I'm sure we're going to get there sooner or later. Ooh, I can look over this edge and see what it is. Oh, come on. Ow. A bunch of small flocks. What the heck? It is water tower. What is that area? Oh, I think I know what that is. Cool. I love like going to high areas and seeing other parts of Bright Falls. It's so cool. Can y'all stop it? Birds are supposed to be cool. What? That was weird. Such defined shadows when they're so far away. I wonder if that'll be a thing. Maybe because of ray tracing it'll become a thing, but have y'all ever thought about how shadows aren't necessarily represented well in video games? Because when shadows are, I guess when a shadow's really long and the light is very powerful, and so the shadow gets cast a long ways away. Y'all ever think about how that shadow ends up really fuzzy? Like if you look at the shadow of a tree, and the light source is coming from the sun, the leaves of the tree aren't very defined. They're very fuzzy. You know what I mean? But in games, sometimes the shadows will be defined no matter what the light source is or what's casting the shadow. You know, no matter what. I wonder if that'll ever change. Some games do. They give off the illusion of having dynamic shadows like that. The way they, and I assume they do that just by.
There was no sensible reason for the power company work lights to be here.
I assume they do that just by making some shadows that are soft shadows instead of making it dynamic. Or maybe they do. Maybe they have figured it out. I don't know. I don't make video games. I have 2 bullets left. This is very bad. Where's that revolver I saw? There we go. I am not doing well. Some may say I'm doing bad. There's weapons in here, though. Ooh, a shotgun. Alright, time to leave. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I want the flashbang. Now there's just the big guy left. careful. That hurt. Ow! Okay. This is very bad. Oh. Wait, do I go there? Oh, there's a manuscript page over there. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. There we go. This is one pet peeve I have in video games, where it's just like messages like this that are repeated. I like messages in video games. It's a nice bit of world building, but when they get repeated, it's just like, oh no. My immersion. The illusion is broken. No. I like it when the illusion of immersion is not broken. Maybe. Is that accurate? The illusion of immersion? It's not an illusion to be immersed by something.
The bulldozer's engine roared to life. Mud and rocks flew as it fought for traction. It crashed through the concrete wall and landed heavily in the yard. If it were an animal, it would have shaken its head after the impact, fixed its eyes on me, and charged. Of course, it had no head, nor eyes. Shadows crawled on its form, twisting it into a monster. Then, it came for me.
Well, it's a good thing nothing like that will happen to us. Am I right, Alan? Right. Oh, come on. I just fought a bunch of you guys. Leave me alone. There's nothing in there. Nothing that I can see anyway. I'm just gonna run.
Sarah trusted her gut, and her gut said Agent Nightingale was an asshole. He felt wrong, and it wasn't just the smell of stale booze. It was in the way he flashed his badge, pulled rank, the look in his eyes when he wanted answers. Where was Alan Wake? What was this about an accident? Where was his wife? And most importantly, why did she let Wake go? He wouldn't answer her questions. Federal business was all he'd say.
Never trust the government. They're trying to lie to you. They're gonna turn you into slaves and build roads for them. They're gonna make you work on the assembly line and make more SUVs.
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan, I'm so afraid. Keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me. The pipe wrenched itself loose from the bridge's steel framework. Wrapped in darkness, it floated in midair, twitching. For a moment, I didn't understand what I was looking at. The heavy object lurched at me with impossible force. I threw myself out of the way, but just barely. When I turned my flashlight on it, it shook in a dark rage before it flew at me again.
That's a gnarly looking tree root. What the heck? There's a lot of supplies in here. Nice. Thanks, game. look at that. It's so gnarly. It's all gangly. By the way, who's that gangly?
I could see a railway bridge up ahead and a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
Hopefully I get through this next part without too much trouble, because I don't like the checkpoint that's here. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Look at that lighting. It looks great.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Oh no, it's blocked. This is bad. This is bad. They just locked me in a room with a bunch of poltergeist objects. That's insane, bro. That's so mean. That's so mean. Oh, come on. Brother. Holy cow, that was so close. Oh, ow. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, it missed me. Oh, it's the barrels. Wow, I think this is the first time ever on Nightmare difficulty where I've gone to this area and just survived. Maybe I panicked every other time I played this part. Leave me alone, please. Oh, run! Run! That was close. Poltergeist objects are an interesting concept. I feel like they could be used... I don't know. I feel like they could be used better in some way. Just not sure how.
I slammed the door shut right in his smug face. He pleaded for me to open the door. True to form, the asshole actually thought I would obey. I had no sympathy left, no guilt either, not for him. I took a moment to savor the scream. I bet I had a smile on my face. It was all that I had time for. The dark presence was inside the lodge with me.
Who's he talking about? Find out in the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
As a teenager, just starting to get interested in writing, Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me. I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
I've never actually read Stephen King. It's definitely on the list. You know, like, how could you not want to read Stephen King? Like a household name. Huh. Nothing over here. Must have been the wind. Is that? Oh, okay. I thought this was a sprite, but it's just... It's a PNG. Just going 4 different ways. Oh, here they come. That didn't do as much as I thought it would. Oh, he knocks over the thing. Shoot the thing! Oh, come on! Dang it.
No one is safe in a good horror story.
Why does it start me back
Certainly
here?
not the protagonist.
Do I have
That's
a
what makes
flashlight?
them fun. This was
No.
anything but. The darkness could possess anything.
Why did
And
it
it was
start me
getting
here?
closer.
Cringe game checkpoint. Let's see here. Let's face this way. How about just shoot this thing immediately? There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Let's be economical with our resources. Get some cool points in the process. Does he say anything if you try to go to this way? I just really like the details they add in this game where if you try to go a certain way and it just doesn't work out, Alan would be like, I tried to cross the bridge, but it was blocked or something. Okay. Follow me, dude. Come here. I didn't know that was there, by the way. Except I did. It was all calculated. All according to Keikaku. Keikaku. In light, you can hurt them. Thanks. I haven't played the remaster, but does the Alan Wake remaster have ray tracing? Probably not, because that might affect how light affects the Taken in this game. But what if it did? That would be pretty cool.
We take the facts of our existence for granted, unaware that they are merely a thin veneer of desperate self-delusion, covering a vast cosmos of madness and horror. All too often, the stars are right. In Night Springs.
No!
Tonight's episode, a family occasion. Journalist Alvin Derleth's trip to study the local customs of an insular community in Night Springs has been less than successful. Until tonight.
Well, I'm glad you changed your minds about this. Ancient customs, local mythology. My editor loves this kind of stuff.
Well, Mr. Derleth, we don't want to feel like we're on exhibition. But you have demonstrated the seriousness of your intent.
Oh, I am serious. Really, just do your thing. I'll stay out of your way and observe.
Actually, I thought you could assist us. I'm afraid we are a man short. It would provide you with an intimate perspective.
Could I really?
Of course, Mr. Derleth.
Well, I guess that's the least I... What would I have to do?
Oh, here. Let me show you with a kiss.
This is why you don't kiss women. This is why you don't go near women, bro. They're scary.
Please, Nixie Perka, the dweller in flesh. Your body shall host 1,000 young, and all shall be glory. Shh, darling, be calm. Shh.
Alvin Derleth learned a harsh lesson. If you go looking for mythology, it may come looking for you. And such quests always bear fruit. Night Springs.
Man, I'm so glad girls aren't real. It would be so scary. Oh, there's a page. Why is there a piece of plank of wood on top of the crate? What the heck?
The darkness surged towards me.
Why did it
sucking
sound like
everything
Emmerich?
loose
Don't
from
worry
the
about it.
ground into its depths, tugging at my clothes. I saw the flare the kidnapper had dropped and threw myself towards it just as I felt my feet leave the ground. The darkness embraced me with the force of a tornado. Somehow I managed to light the flare. The darkness roared and cast me away. I fell toward the dark waters of the lake far below.
That's the true horror of this game. No. Not the tags, no. Oh look, a light. Uh-oh. No! Not the average truck owner, no! Have I told you about the modifications I made to my truck? Isn't it cool? Oh no, a truck owner. Ow, okay. Y'all need to get away from me. Oh! Oh man, I thought it was facing the other way. I thought that the front was the back and that the back was the front. That was dang. Me when I own a truck and I can't see what's behind me because the line of sight for a truck is actually god-awful. Can y'all tell that I don't like trucks? Ow. I don't know, are y'all able to tell? I think this thing, like, regenerates health, too. Begone, foul demon! The power of sedans compels you. Ah! Oh, he's backing up. He's backing up. I almost got him. There we go. We just gotta deal with these guys. It's gonna take more than the average truck owner to stop me. Nah, I don't like trucks, but I don't have nothing against their owners unless they're just horrible people by their own right. A fellow bounty hunter that I know, he's a truck owner. He's always upgrading it. I'm always like I'm always like trying to sneakily dissuade him from certain upgrades or whatever. I was just like, oh, you don't want to do that because then you I don't know, you won't be able to freaking see. You know, seeing's pretty important when operating a vehicle. Because you guys, I don't know if y'all realize this, but did y'all know that, like, the line of sight, not this truck. This truck is actually pretty good. This is a good truck, actually. It's lower to the ground. The bed is really nice and large. Since it's lower to the ground, you can actually see. There's not this huge freaking, like, tall hood that you can't see past. Like, there are some trucks that, like, if Alan was standing right next to it, they actually would not be able to see him because the truck is way too tall. But this truck is actually good. It's nice and it's short enough. Because, like, Why would you want a tall truck? It's harder to get things into the bed of the truck if it's taller.
I've never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine.
And the new trucks, they have so much bloat in the design that the bed is actually smaller, so you can't put as much stuff in it.
The coal mine wasn't far now.
Anyways, enough about that. I can tell y'all find this subject absolutely riveting.
Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
That's cool, Alan, but what if we go the other way? What happens if we go the other way?
Without realizing it, I'd come to believe that the story in the manuscript was coming true. The current of its narrative.
Oh, now you're believing
deeper
it.
and deeper into dark waters. Alice had been taken from me. Barry was probably in jail. I was a fugitive from the FBI. The whole world taken over by the dark presence was trying to destroy me. It all felt real, but it matched a textbook case of insanity. Even during daytime, I was being stalked. The bridge must have collapsed only moments after I'd crossed it.
You see what I mean? It's like really small details like that. They're just really nice. I like that. If y'all want to know why I hate trucks and by extension SUVs, if you want to know why I hate them so much, y'all should check out this YouTube channel called Not Just Bikes. They make great content about urbanism and like walkable neighborhoods and stuff. But he has one video going over like why modern trucks and SUVs are so bad. It's a very, very good video. I forget the name of it, but it's like his most, I think it's his most popular video. I'm not sure. No, I don't think it is, but it's really easy. The clickbait is insane. It has like a picture of a little girl standing in front of a truck or something, and it says these things are literally killing us, and it's just like, good lord, it's so dire. But it's a good watch. It's like 30 minutes. Really, really interesting video. I learned a lot from that video. A lot of stuff I kind of already knew just from interacting with trucks, but it was very interesting. There's the coal mine. Pretty sure there's stuff we could get in these places, but I'm just gonna go. I want to get on with the story. Besides, I've already gotten everything, and manuscripts are fun, but, you know, I think we can survive without a few.
I was early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
I struggle to believe how this is a museum. Like, how are people supposed to get here without a car? And if they're supposed to get here by car, where are the parking spaces? And, like, this is an attraction. Like, here's the place, the thing you can read there, stuff you can see here, stuff here, you know, that you can read. But where are, like, the people who are meant to, like, look after this place, look after the attraction? Where's that smoke coming from? This place is like, maybe needs a tour guide. You know what? You might be right, actually. I might have just I think you just completely blew away my entire thought process on this place. Maybe you're right. Maybe it does need a tour guide. Still, though, I feel like it's a little dangerous once you actually get inside. That's okay.
With Nightingale gone and the night wind blowing in through the broken studio window, Maine stared at Sarah. The sheriff looked away. Maine's voice shook with barely controlled anger. That boy's doing more drinking than thinking. I hope you know what you're doing, Sarah. He's got a sickness in his eyes. You take my word for it. He wants Wake for a reason, and it's not for anything good.
But yeah, there ain't nobody. Well, now I'm wondering about the tour guide, because if you needed a tour guide, maybe there's like a sign saying, oh, don't enter without a tour guide. Maybe the tour guide gets everybody in a nice, cool little tractor, and you all go for... No, visitor parking. What the heck? What the heck? Hello? What the heck? I can see... What the... Oh, I could see under the building. That's weird. It's like propped up. That's visitor parking, I guess. You just go up here.
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me. The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me. I was running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
Poor Alan, man. People are hard on Alan. Maybe I'm a little hard on Alan, but you gotta remember what he's going through.
Wait, where the hell are you? Change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around by
You want to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello?
Hello! Ah! I'm gonna kill him.
Yeah, that seems fair.
I had to get to Mirror Peak.
What the heck? Chair. It's... I'm sorry, chair.
Maybe closer than ever
You know
before.
what? You're all good. You're fine. You're fine. You can do whatever you want. You won't get you won't hear any complaints from me. You know what? I just really love chairs, you guys. Chairs are cool. Caution. Chairs are pretty neat. It's cool how you can like sit on them, but you can also like set stuff down on them too. Very, very cool. Very cool. Very cool.
When Thomas Zane fell for Barbara Jagger, it happened fast. She was young, vibrant, and beautiful, full of life. He had never been a very happy man, and without any seeming effort, she had changed all that. Zane felt good for the first time in his life. Everything she did was another piece of a jigsaw puzzle he hadn't even known he'd been missing. And best of all, she made the words flow, strong and sharp. She was his muse.
Can't relate. Get destroyed. Get destroyed. And we just go down back here, refill our weapons. Oh, what's going on over there? Oh, hey. I'll just go around this corner. Yeah, unfortunately, you can very easily cheese poltergeist objects. It's kind of insane how easy you could cheese them. You just literally, I could have walked behind this pole and it couldn't touch me. Flashbangs. Alright, we're doing pretty good, honestly. I could use the shotgun. Looking out for you guys. I was just thinking, one of these days I should play Max Payne on stream. Max Payne is a really fun game. And I never actually beat it. I played most of it, but I never actually beat it. Here, eat this. I wanted to see the light. I thought it looked cool. Uh-oh. This is bad. Get near the pole. Never mind. Yeah. Always get near the poles when facing poltergeists.
What the hell?
That's a little scary. It's a tornado made of darkness. It's a darknado.
To avoid electrocution.
Darknado. Get it? Let's see. You guys think you're all that? All that in a bag of chips? Go in reverse. Gotcha. Yeah. There we go. You're no match for vehicular manslaughter. My one weakness. How did you know? Foiled again by the Ford F-150. Much people in the comments gonna say, that's not a Ford F-150. I know. I don't care. I should probably stop with the truck hate on stream. Is that a niche thing to hate? Is it niche to like hate trucks or something? Uh-oh. Die thing. Thanks for dying. Uh-oh. Whoa. Okay, we're out of here. We are out of here. Ow. 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 Run. I've never heard of anyone specifically hating trucks, so I think it's pretty niche. Yeah. Maybe I can spearhead the movement. Now, then I'll be like, hey guys, I hated trucks before it was cool. You guys need to stay in your lane. I'm so stupid, dude. Alright. First ever VTuber truck hater. Let's go! Whoa, hey, how's it going? Wasn't there another one? There he is. What the heck? That'll be my brand. I will hate trucks till the end of time. Even if they get better, I'll still hate them. Even if they fix every conceivable issue, I will still hate them. Because I'm a hater. Hey, guys. Shoot the thing. Shoot the... oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, I can't waste time trying to get cool points. Oh, no. That was close. You can smell trucks from a mile away. Exactly. Even if someone walks up to me and say, "Hey, Gruff, did you see the new patch that the devs put on trucks?" I'll be like, I'll look at them and say, "What did you say to me? What did you say to me?" And then I'll beat them to death. Oh, what a nice chair. A minus one friend that day. The friend, it was like, "Hey, Gruff, I added this feature to my truck." I was like, "You added a feature to a what?"
Some of the Taken retained echoes of their former selves, but these were just the nerve twitches of a dead thing. Nothing remained but a shell covered and filled with darkness. In most cases, these puppets were enough for the purposes of the dark presence. But for anything more elaborate, as with the writer, it was different. It needed his mind. And so rather than taking him over completely, it merely touched him.
No! Don't ask me how that works. I don't know. Like, I don't get it. Alan? There we go. The gate is opening, yay! Oh, no more power.
There was no way the flashbang grenades were standard power company equipment.
Oh, that's weird, Alan. Maybe you should go talk to the power company and see what's going on. That's okay, he's busy enough. As things are. As things stand. I don't think he actually gets a chance to, like, do anything of his own volition, like schedule a meeting or anything from this point onwards. Oh, hey, guys. I don't think we scheduled a meeting. Nice. And immediately there's more. There's still one more. Uh-oh. Leave me alone, please. Again? You serious? There we go. Apparently the next game is gonna be like a lot more horror focused, so I'm really excited for that. I thought this game was scary when I first played it, but I don't feel like it's scary anymore. At least it has some jump scares, but you know, I know what they are, so they don't scare me anymore.
I stared through the bars of the jail cell. Barry stood behind me, swaying on his feet, looking as ill as I felt. Agent Nightingale stood on the other side of the bars with Sheriff Breaker. Nightingale had a stack of manuscript pages in his hand. He seemed unhinged as he gloated. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent.
Conspiracy to murder a federal agent? Based? No, I'm kidding. That's a joke. That's a joke! Well, let's go up here. Why not? Why not? Why not? Ooh, there's actually items over here. Nice. But yeah, like, I'm excited to see what the next game will hold. I've been excited to see the next game for 13 years. Oh, hey guys. I'm glad that, like, we've been getting games from franchises that haven't been touched in years. Like, I feel like that's happened lately, although even though I feel like it's happened lately, no examples come to mind, which is strange, because if it's happened lately...
I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
Alright, chat, I'll let you decide here. Which way are we going, left or right? Left or right? You decide. Which way, chat? Tell me, which way? Uh-oh. Hey, y'all are ruining the moment. Left sounds nice. We go left then. You'll have to live with your choice. Alright, left we go. Whoa! Oh shoot, I thought that was a cliff. There's a house over here. I don't think I've ever gone in this house. I don't remember it. That was close. He was like right behind me. Okay, I got enough of flashbangs to last me for a while. We're doing good. We're doing good. Ooh, flare gun ammo. Let's see some of that. Shall we? Oh, hey, how's it going? Hey. Interesting seeing you here. Everyone form a single file line. Very cool. Very cool. They just keep coming. Oh, I thought I had the flashbangs equipped. Let's run! Run! Turn it on, Alan, turn it on! I will kill all of you. Oh, that actually did it. There's just a couple of them over there, but I'm gonna leave now. I didn't actually think that would get them all. Alright, let's rest here for a sec.
The dark presence was moving ahead of me in the same direction I was going. A cold feeling settled itself in the pit of my stomach. Was it going for Alice?
Now we're in a graveyard.
The graveyard shift may cause cancer.
Honestly, these guys are kind of annoying. He's not even attacking me. He's just running around being creepy. Okay, I think now he's gonna attack me. Never mind. Are you like stupid or something? This dude's an actual moron. Run into the light. It'll be funny. Come here. Come here. He knows. He knows. Okay, I guess he's just not gonna get us.
I lifted the page in front of my eyes and read it. In it, I lifted the page in front of my eyes and read it. In it, I lifted the page in front of my eyes and read it. In it, I lifted the page in front of my eyes and read it. In it, I lifted the page in front of my eyes and read it. In it, I lifted the page in front of my eyes and read it.
I wonder what the voice actor was thinking when they handed him this page. Here, read this. He's British? Isn't it? No! Alan, no! It's too late. Alan, you know what you need to do now. There's only one way to get rid of this. Only one way to be sure.
The place was dead, a ghost town. Had been for decades, maybe a century.
Take me. Take me. How? This is how I die. To a car. Oh, we're back here. That's fine. What? Okay. We'll just skip this guy again. Get skipped, bozo. We'll just pick up the page again.
The place was dead, a ghost town. Had been for decades, maybe a century.
Whoa! Lucky. Lucky. Huh. Maybe he shouldn't have gone off-road.
Things were never as simple in real life as in fiction. I had lost count of the times I had wished there'd be a clear reason for my writer's block. Something to fight, something to lash out on. There wasn't. I was filled with doubt. I was nothing like the hero in my books. Alex Casey had gone through his life with single-minded determination, never wavering from his goal. Even now, I was angry at myself, angry at Alice, angry at Barry. I was fumbling and I had no plan.
Sucks. Gray Peak Gorge. Originally founded in 1928, Gray Peak Gorge mining town was one of the permanent settlements the Bright Falls Mining Company built for its workers. Dang, they lived like this? That's wild. The nearby graveyard is a testament to the dangers the miners faced on a daily basis. Most of the men who lost their lives over the years here were buried there, a grim reminder to be careful for those who remained. Gray Peak Gorge was abandoned almost overnight when Bright Falls Mining Company closed its doors in 1970. I just read that one. I'm not going to read most of the signs here. I just read it because I was just like, I wonder what the graves are for. That's a noisy windmill. I'm surprised it's still standing. Or maybe not. Maybe they've been maybe they've been maintaining it. I don't know. Do windmills stay? Are they sturdy? Do they not fall easily? It's looking like I might only get one episode done tonight, which is crazy, because I got 2 done last night. Oh shoot, oh shoot! Is that a washing machine? It is! That's a fridge. You see what I mean? As long as you stand near a hole of some kind, you'll be fine. That was cool. That was so cool. What? Seriously? Whoa, that was close. That could not have gone better. I like games where you can have cool moments like that. Just cool moments of like, wow, that looked like it was from a gameplay trailer. Am I the only one who like just lives for moments like that? I love it. See, guys, this is what America needs. This is what Canada needs. This is what the whole world needs. Trains. We don't need trucks and cars. We have trains. You know what I mean? Nothing bad ever happened when it came to trains. I wish we had more trains. Oh, no. Uh-oh. There. Please die. There we go. How dare the darkness take such a monument to human ingenuity and turn it evil. Turn it against me. You turned her against me! Okay, it's over. Oh, I thought I saw a page for some reason. Somehow, somewhere. Surely I could just walk into the door, correct?
I needed a key for the door.
Nope. They couldn't let you walk past such a magnificent train without being forced to appreciate it. I do find that funny that some people just rushed past this, went into this corner, and possibly just died here because they couldn't leave this porch because they were blocked by an evil train. Another windmill. Somebody lives here. I wonder who. Flare gun ammo. Interesting.
Anything outside of riding is a struggle. I feel ill. I managed to make my way downstairs. There's a shoebox filled with books and papers by Thomas Zane. It's very hard to focus, but I managed to read some of it. He's a poet, and a good one. He writes of muses and creators summoning fabulous things from a magic lake, using his powers to shape the world of a realm of gods and dreams and demons, dark things that wait for a chance to slip through, wearing the flesh of men as disguise. Zane writes about himself, his girlfriend being taken over by a dark presence, about growing scared of the lake. Zane believes it's a mirror to the gaping void of darkness above, where some Lovecraftian presence lurks. I crawl back upstairs. I'll borrow these things for my story. They ring true. They fit.
I love just Remedy's so good at using like they're so good at using live action for their games. They're just really good at it. Is there anything here if we like look over the edge? No, just messed up trees. Dogs. Y'all ever hear that that one phrase, if a tree falls and there's no one to hear it, doesn't make a sound? Yes, it does. That's the sound it makes. It cries, for there's no one there to witness its downfall.
The kidnapper had sent me a text. The message was full of spelling errors and insults. He was telling me to hurry up.
I'm getting a lot of flare gun ammo. I need to use it. This is the way to go. Oh, there we go. That's this way.
Birds.
Here they come. Almost got him. There we go. Wait, some more just spawned. What the heck? They spawned right on top of me. Just run, Alan. They're spawning birds. You're no match against birds. Man, imagine having to run like this whole area. We'll be so tired. Tunnels go to Cauldron Lake. Whoa.
Without warning, the headache stabbed at my brain. losing it. I gotta get out of here.
I love that they included this area here. So, these tunnels go to Cauldron Lake. This is water. This is Cauldron Lake right here. And so we're being more affected by the darkness because the darkness resides in Cauldron Lake and getting closer to it. Like, we're right here. It's such a neat detail.
The hunters were big, thick-set men, confident and at home in the woods. They were feeling good, running on beer, ghost stories, and camaraderie late into the night. It did them no good, as they were taken by the dark presence, sucked deep into a darkness far worse than any ghost story they ever told or heard.
Well, that sucks. That really would suck, just be camping out with your buddies and you just get swallowed whole by a Lovecraftian monster that uses your body for its own devices. That's horrifying to think about, actually. I feel like that would be very traumatizing to lose control of your body. Not just lose control of your body, lose control of your body to something that's like sentient. Like, what if someone just like started controlling your body and like they made you walk somewhere and you couldn't do anything? That would actually be like traumatizing. I would no longer feel safe. That would be very upsetting emotionally. Kick over the pallet. Kick over the pallet. Yes. Video games. They've come so far.
Even behind the closed doors and curtains of his grimy room at the Majestic, the local motel, Nightingale could feel the locals' eyes on him, the unrelenting pressure of their judgment. He forced it out of his mind. For all he knew, they could all be under Wake's spell already. You do what you have to do to get the job done. He took comfort from the bottle in his hand. Please, he thought, just let me get through this.
Maybe Nightingale's going through some things that we don't know. Oh. Well, that sucks. Hey, bro, how's it going? Oh, hey. We're surrounded. Oh, I'm holding the flare gun. I thought I was holding the rifle. That dude got erased. I love the hunting rifle. It's like one of the best weapons in this game. Is there anything over here? Oh yeah, I think this is where I'm supposed to go. I would love if Remedy did like a bunch of short stories about different stuff that happened in Bright Falls, like different people who met the darkness and stuff. Maybe people who fell prey to it. That would be so cool. I'd read that.
I'd have to make my way up this mine shaft in order to go on. Maybe the machinery could help me with that.
Thank goodness they put these lights on either end so that you can tell, like, where the platform is in relation to the platform that you are on. It's very helpful. Thank you, Remedy. It's not exactly helpful in this instance, but I was able to manage. Okay, not this way. Here we go. Have y'all seen, like, people who slide down ladders? How do they do that? I'm, like, too scared to slide down a ladder. I'm afraid that, like, I'll fall. How do you slide down a ladder? Because I was just thinking, I was like, man, I wish I could slide down this ladder. Then I thought, wait a minute. How do you slide down a ladder? Have any of y'all ever slid down a ladder? It sounds dangerous. Like, I think the way they do it is they just squeeze the ladder with the sides of the ladder with their feet and then hold onto it lightly with either hand. Is that how you do it? It seems really dangerous. Nope. Yeah, it's like, I don't think I've ever met anyone who slid down a ladder. You just pray as you go down. Ah, yes, that tracks. I don't think there's anything up here, but it does put this here for some reason. Or no, maybe there's a manuscript paper here. Yeah, there is. But there's also something else here.
Lightning flashed behind the windows of Cauldron Lake Lodge. Tor Anderson laughed and held the steel hammer above his head. Nurse Sinclair was trying to calm him down without success. Tor grinned madly and shouted, "My hammer's up. Here's a friendly poke from Molnir, wench." He brought the hammer down with all his might on Sinclair's head. "We're on a comeback tour, baby."
Like they put this here. Just a wide open shot of nothing. I appreciate it. Can I shine my light into the camera? Almost. Down a little bit. I want to shine my light into the camera. Did y'all know that people used to take spotlights and like shine them at airplane pilots for fun because they were like, they thought it was funny that they were like blinding airplane pilots? But I was like, bro, that's like really dangerous. Why would you do that? Oh, I'm changing my weapons. You can see him moving a little bit there. A little wiggling. Alan Wake, he's wiggling. Alan wiggling. Okay, that's enough of that. Now, die. But yeah, of course they made that a crime because of course you would. Like, what the heck? Shining floodlights at airplanes. That's what they made a crime. Just like, let's use the flare gun, shall we? Oh, I was enjoying that song. I thought it sounded good. Okay, yeah, they definitely want us to use the flare gun here. What do you call the thing you pull on one of these things?
Oh, great. Another cable car. is great.
I forget what it's called, but like Alan, he like gently guides it back into the hole. I just let that thing, as soon as I start the engine, I just let that thing go and just let it slide back in. I don't see why he like guides it back into the hole. And so gently too. It's not like it's not gonna go in there if you don't. Ow. Ow, stop it. There's another flock. Come here, you monsters. No, they disappeared. Uh-oh. Well, glad that's over. Should be easy sailing from now on. Uh-oh.
Shit.
I love showing this game to people and then just purposefully walking slow so that they don't think anything's gonna happen. And just a freaking train car just drops in front of them. There's nothing up here, is there? Yeah, there's nothing. They're coming. I don't know where, but they're coming. Did you just rise up from the ground? Oh, I thought it was a flare. That's okay. It's fine. You're giving me a lot of resources, actually. Ooh, Cauldron Lake, we made it. Cauldron Lake, the 8th deepest lake in the world. Cauldron Lake is a caldera lake formed in a volcanic crater. The volcano itself could be considered to be active, but it has not erupted since the volcanic earthquakes of 1970, and even then the underground activity was comparably mild. Despite some property damage, there were no casualties. Or were there? Cauldron Lake is one of the most beautiful spots in the Bright Falls area, as well as a central figure in many local folktales. It's a popular recreational area for the area residents. Can I go up here? Is there anything up here? There we go. It's just a hill, but like... Yeah, there's nothing up here. I just thought, ooh, what if there's something else in this game that I haven't found even after 13 years? Why are you getting so close? Can you not? Get destroyed, idiot. Well, this place looks scary. Okay, here it is. More flare gun ammo. They're giving me so much. Is it because this episode is mainly gameplay focused? They just want me to play around as much as I want?
Maud had checked all of Stucky's rental cabins. There had been no sign of the wakes. It was dark when he'd found their car parked at the end of the road by Cauldron Lake. It made no sense. They must have taken a wrong turn, but there was no sign of them, and the car had been there for hours already. Frustrated, Mott stood on the rotten ruin of the footbridge that had once led to Diver's Isle before it sank beneath the waves years ago. The boss wouldn't be happy.
Trying to think, have we learned enough about Thomas Zane for me to talk about him? I'll hold off for now, just in case. I want to know what this place was. Some building on Cauldron Lake. Ooh, I don't see any roads that could possibly lead to this place. None that remain, anyway. CW and EZ. Miss you. Oh, miss you. I curse you to insane. Did you write this? I miss you. You talked to me on TV. Very interesting. Who could have left behind notes wrought with such insanity and despair? This place is not stable. A folding table. What was that whoosh? Did y'all hear that? For a second, I thought there was a poltergeist object in the room with me. I was like, what the heck is that? I have so many supplies. I'm actually kind of like reeling back from how many supplies I have. Open all these. You get a flare, and you get a flare, and you get a flare. Everybody gets flares. And you die. Oh, hey. Like, guys, I have so many supplies. It's in. You guys should just stay away. Just stay away. You can't do anything. I am untouchable. I am nigh invincible. I think we're at the end, so I'm just gonna shoot a flare into the sky just to see what it looks like. Very red. I want to shoot a flare gun one day. Probably won't be able to, though.
I could see Cauldron Lake. I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat.
Ooh, maybe it's gonna be possibly the final.
I was
one of
close
this
now.
episode.
I had to get there fast. I dreaded what I would find. I tried to hold on to Alice, but her form melted away. I was losing control. Dr. Hartman stood in her place. I wanted to hit him, but my arms were jelly. He smiled. It was a reassuring smile, and I hated him for it. I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period. Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now.
What? We're a patient? In a clinic? Is any of this real? Is this the real life? Is this...
Are you? Wait.
Hey, I'm here! I'm coming!
No! Get away! Sorry. Please, leave. The boss didn't know who he was messing with. I didn't know. I swear, I didn't know. We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is. She's probably drowned. We just said we had her to make a play ball. You see? They got him writing for us. Please. Please. Oh. I'm sorry. Please don't hurt me.
Jeez, what was that sound? There it is. That's the end. What a cliffhanger! They do good cliffhangers in this game. I really like it. Alright. Well, that's the end of episode 3, and I don't think I'd be able to complete another episode in the time we have left, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop here. But man, what a great ending to the, like, man. Oh, before we go, let me go ahead and go over the manuscripts that we missed, if we missed any. Let's see. Randolph calls the police.
Mr. Randolph liked Rose. That little smile.
Game. We heard that one already. Nightingale, Sarah, make attack. So next time, next time. So tomorrow we're gonna be playing the game some more. Hopefully we finish the main game because I want to play the DLC to this game as well. But let's see. How long am I able to stream tomorrow? I want to say I'll be able to stream for 8 hours tomorrow. So yeah, hopefully. But man, I don't know if I want to stream past 6. Is it 6 or 8? There's a cutoff in YouTube where if you stream past 6 or 8 hours, see you hopefully next stream. Thanks for stopping by, Shrek. See you later. I like that guy. I love your movie. You were awesome in it. Um, the I think it's 6 or 8 hours. If you stream past that amount, you can't cut. You can't make any cuts in the YouTube editor. You can't blur anything, which is not good. It's like 10 hours. Is it 10 hours? Because I did a stream of Sonic Frontiers earlier this month, and that was 8 hours, and I couldn't edit it at all, which was bad because I made a mistake and I showed something I was not supposed to show. But uh, so I'm not sure. I could just look it up right here. I'm Gruff. You're next to a computer. Just look it up, you stupid idiot bozo. Correction. It's like 12 hours. So 12 hours is the cutoff before YouTube just stops. Like, because if you stream and YouTube uploads it archives that stream, so like people who missed it, they can watch the VOD. At 12 hours, that's when it stops recording. It will not fit anything else into the VOD past 12 hours. So yeah, you're thinking about the VOD. So that's why you don't want to stream past 12 hours, because then I think it'll start cutting off stuff at the beginning or at the end. I'm not sure. Anyways, let's see. So why can't I edit my stream on YouTube? I know 12 hours cuts off. Let's see. Let's see here. What's the cutoff for editing streams on YouTube? Let's see. Man, it's not telling me. Whoa, what the heck? We don't allow live streams that show someone holding, handling, or transporting a firearm. What if someone just like takes one out on your stream? Like, what if you just pass a gun store or something? Anyway. What if you want to stream just you and your buds hanging out at the range, gun range? Anyway. You know what? I just realized I posted about this on my YouTube channel. Let me go look for my post because I think I referenced it there. Oh, let me play some music while we're waiting. Probably shouldn't be streaming there then. True, that's true. Well, here's the thing. What if it's like be like, "Hey guys, I'm streaming here at my buddy's gun range. Go ahead and give his gun range a shot. He sells good quality guns." Am I gonna get in trouble for saying the word guns on YouTube? I just realized I'm saying the word quite a lot. But yeah, like maybe it's a sponsored stream, something like that. It's just really weird that under no circumstances can you stream someone holding, handling, or transporting a firearm. That's very strange to me. I understand why. I get it. But still. Anyways, let's see here. Is it under the community tab? Yes, it is. Okay, yes. So it is 6 hours. So you can't stream past 6 hours without, like, if you want to still edit the video. Just say in Minecraft at the very end. You're right. You're right. That's the strat. That's the strat. So 6 hours. That's the cutoff. So maybe I'll like pause. Maybe I'll like take a break and go to lunch and just turn off the stream. But yeah. That. Oh wait, we gotta look at the manuscript pages. I completely forgot. Let's see. Tasked by the possessed object. Walter fights Danny. Wake in Night Springs. So we didn't find this one.
Even after all this time, hearing the Night Springs theme caused a surge.
What the heck? Okay, we're gonna get rid of this glitch that's happening.
Previously.
Okay. Now we can quit to the menu. Alright. Extras, here we go. Playback. Manuscript, here we go. That was weird.
Even after all this time, hearing the Night Springs theme caused a surge of conflicting emotions in me. It'd been my first real writing gig. Barry had known a guy who knew a guy, and suddenly I'd been a semi-regular writer on the show. I'd always been ashamed of the job. Felt it was trash. I'd wanted to be an artist, a novelist. I'd been naive back then. It had taken a long time to learn to be proud of the work.
Why would you be ashamed of working for Night Springs? That's basically working for the Twilight Zone. Dude, could you imagine if you like wrote an episode for the Twilight Zone? Bruh, I would like get a hard copy of that episode and just have it, just to have it and like watch it every now and then. And if I have someone over, I could be like, hey, you want to hear something cool? They'd be like, what? You know the Twilight Zone? They're like, yeah. Have you ever seen it? Maybe once or twice or whatever. You know what it's about? It's like, oh, it's just like random stuff that happens, right? It's like, yeah. It's like, what if I told you that I wrote an episode of the Twilight Zone and they aired it? And then they'd be like, whoa, that's crazy, dude. I was like, you want to watch it? I would totally show that to my friends. That would be fun. Let's see.
For Mott, spying on the writer on the ferry had been a disappointment. His boss had made Wake out to be something special, but Mott hadn't been impressed. He'd gotten a good long look at the wife, though, and he liked what he saw. Mott had fantasized about goading Wake into a fight, but it hadn't happened. Still, he'd get his chance to see if the writer had anything in him. He'd been promised as much.
You just become a walking ad to the show. LMAO. Yeah, for real. I would sign off on that in a moment. I don't even care. I'll sell out. Doc examines Barry and
Doc
Rose.
sat down heavily. He examined Barry and Rose. Barry was already recovering. Rose was another story. She was conscious, but she was barely present, almost delirious, disturbed, touched in the head, they used to say. It wasn't the first time Doc had seen someone in such a state, but it had been over 30 years. Doc poured himself a stiff drink. He hadn't forgotten a thing.
The lore implications. You know what? I want to make myself clear. I would be happy to sell out for the Twilight Zone because the Twilight Zone is a good show. I wouldn't sell out for just any show. Oh, and that's it. We've read all the pages for episode 3, Ransom. All right, guys. That's the end of the stream. It's over. It's over. But yeah. Wait, it's an actual show? So the Twilight Zone, so in Alan Wake there's a show called Night Springs, and Night Springs is basically a parody of the Twilight Zone. And so if you want to watch Night Springs, just go watch the Twilight Zone because it's basically the same thing. It's actually eerie, like how close it is to the actual show. the narrator sounds very close to the original narrator. But yeah, go on Netflix or Hulu, wherever it's at. Go watch the Twilight Zone. You know what? It's perfect for Halloween because the Twilight Zone has some scary stories. It's like there are some really creepy and scary stories in the Twilight Zone. So it's an Easter egg. Yes, it is. It is very, very nice. I wouldn't say, I don't know. I don't know if it qualifies as an Easter egg because it's like it's very easy to find. Are Easter eggs supposed to be like hard to find? I guess that would qualify because Easter eggs are meant to be hidden, but it's a feature of the game. They just have the show available for anyone to watch in random TVs scattered everywhere. But yeah, if you want to watch Night Springs, pop on the Twilight Zone. Twilight Zone is legendary. I'm actually surprised you never heard of it. I think once you watch it, you'll be like, oh, maybe some stuff will start to click. Like maybe you'll be like, oh, this is where this trope or this song comes from. But yeah, I'm glad I was able to introduce someone to the Twilight Zone. That's awesome. All right. Well, you guys, I got some cheesy pasta with my name on it. It's high in sodium, and that sodium's not going to eat itself. So I bid you, everybody, adieu. Thank you so much for watching my stream. I just stick my nose into manga, so I live under a rock. Ooh, man. There's so many good things. Do you ever just like think about how much good media there is, and you ever think about like how lucky you are to live in a world where there's so much good like movies and TV shows and comics and manga and music and video games. You ever just stop to think, man, thank God I live in this world. Well, I think it's good we end on that positive note. Thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time tonight. I hope you all have a wonderful Halloween. If I don't see you guys tomorrow, have a happy Halloween. Eat a lot of candy. Don't get sick though. Bundle up if it's cold where you live. Like me, I'm bundled up, I'm all comfy. And you have a wonderful day. Lol, I have no, but now I will have that on my mind. Oh, I have not, but now I will have that on my mind. Well, hey, I'm glad I was able to inflict that thought upon you. I'm like a mind. It's like a reverse mind reader. I give you thoughts. Oh. Happy Halloween to you too, guys. Thank you, Haven. Thank you. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching again. If you buy Adept, goodbye, Adept. Make sure if y'all liked watching the stream, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. All that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time tonight. Happy Halloween. Good night. Good night, everybody. I'm gonna go watch Buffy and eat pasta. Bye-bye. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Adept is calling me right now. Goodbye.